Okay, come on. You got this?
Yeah, just get going.
Let's go.
Welcome. You're safe now.
Thank you.
Come on in. She didn't come?
No.
Is she upset?
No, I wouldn't say upset. She just didn't know how to say goodbye.
Everything go okay out there?
Yeah, we ran into Jacob, but Abigail did really well. I think she's definitely ready.
Oh, she's more than ready.
Have you ever done this before? Sent somebody out there, all the way out there?
No, she's the first.
Are you sure this is the right decision?
It's not really goodbye. I mean, she can come back and visit. Could you give her this for me?
Sure.
I just want her to always know that she's welcome back.
She knows that.
I just want her to be sure.
Okay, I'll make sure to give it to her before she goes.
Simon, where you been? Come on, we got some exciting news for you.
We're engaged.
Aren't you excited?
Yeah. Congratulations.
He's never been too good with words.
So, I'm gonna go upstairs and take my shower.
Bye, guys. See you again. Good party.
Great party. Well,
Well, what?
don't you have anything to say?
Am I supposed to?
Simon, I thought you could pretend to be happy for me.
I am happy. It's just... Where's the photo?
What?
The photo, our family picture, where is it?
Oh, I took it down. Seemed a little awkward to have a picture of your mom up at my engagement party. And you know what else? I didn't want to make Diane feel uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable? She's dead, Dad. How's that for uncomfortable?
Simon, that was very disrespectful. And by the way, I put some boxes upstairs. You might want to clear a little space for Tanner. You and him are going to be sharing a room.
Yeah, of course we are.
Hey, Tanner. What's up, buddy? Hey, so what are you thinking for dinner?
Let's see what we have.
All right.
Dear Simon, happy birthday. It seems like just yesterday we were bringing you home from the hospital, and now here you are on your 13th birthday. You remind me a lot of myself. You're always able to make the best of things. And whenever things seem too hard, just remember that I'll always be close, cheering you on as you take on whatever life brings you. I love you so much, Mom.
Well, that's just it. I mean, if he's going to act like this, then he's probably going to ruin the whole trip.
So what are you saying, that we shouldn't go?
No. He's just not on board yet.
Maybe he just needs a little more time.
Maybe. But you know what? We spent a lot of money on this trip, and I would hate to see it get wasted.
So what do you want to do then?
Well, I've been thinking. He has no idea what we've been planning, so it's not like he's going to have his feelings hurt or anything like that. What if he just went somewhere else for a little while?
Where?
Well, his mom has some family that he could go stay with.
Really? I thought you said she didn't have any family.
Sort of like family. And it's been a little while since I've had any contact with them, not since the... Anyway, I really think that they'd be willing to help out. Look, if you're not comfortable, then we won't do it. All I want is for you and I to have a really great trip together. Just the two of us. We deserve that.
You're right. I think it'd be good for him to go away for a little bit.
Yep, it'll be good for him. I mean, he'll have his time. We'll have our time. It'll be good. You know what? I'm going to take care of everything in the morning. Maggie, how are you? Good. Yeah, things are good. Yeah, actually, I have a little favor I'd like to ask. Well, I was wondering if it would be okay if I brought Simon up to visit you for a few weeks. I know it's been a long time, but I figure that's all the more reason he should come get to know you. No, it would just be Simon. Well, actually, I have somewhere else that I need to be. Well, I have some exciting news. I'm getting married. I think he's all right with it. But I just really think this is what's best for us right now. Look, I'm sorry you feel that way, but are you going to help me out here or not? Well, don't you think she would want you to get to know him? Yeah, I get it, but can you just help me out here? All right, thanks. Is it okay if I bring him up today? All right, great. Thank you very much, Maggie. I appreciate it. All right, we'll see you in a few. Bye. Hey, buddy, you awake?
Yeah.
So listen, I got some exciting news. I just got off the phone with your Aunt Maggie.
Aunt Maggie?
Yeah, it's your mom's sister. Maybe you don't remember her, but I just got a call from her, and she wants you to come visit.
Really?
Seems kind of last minute, but you were there when you were a little kid. You might not remember, and she wants you to come back and visit for a while. So that's the deal. Get up and get yourself packed up, and we're heading out.
Hey, Dad, I know that you're excited to take me to Maggie's. I'll get packed.
And by the way, pack some warm clothes, because it's very cold there all the time. You know, your mom grew up right around here when she was little.
Really?
Yeah. She never really talked about it that much. She moved away when she was still pretty young. People here are kind of strange. I don't think she cared for it that much. But I'm sure you'll love it. I mean, it can't be that bad. Her Aunt Maggie always stayed, and she loved her Aunt Maggie.
Well, yeah, but how come she never talked about her?
She did. You were probably just too young to remember. She used to tell you all sorts of stories about her Aunt Maggie when you were little. That and some crazy stories about some guy who lived up on a hill or something. I think she made those up, though, because they were pretty out there.
Wait, what's that noise?
What noise?
I don't know. Must have just been nothing.
Hey, Maggie.
Hello. You must be Simon. I'm Maggie. Come on in.
Bye, Simon. Have a great time.
This is my spare room. This will be yours while you're here. Go ahead, get unpacked and settled in. I'll be upstairs finishing dinner. Come on up when you're done and we can eat. Simon, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
Dinner's ready. Oh, I thought you'd like that photo.
No, you're not my aunt.
Well, of course not.
Well, then why did my dad say that you were?
Your mother liked to call me that. She said it was the easiest way to explain me to people.
Explain you?
Your mother and I were very close. Like family, but not actually related.
Oh.
I'm so sorry you lost her.
Yeah. Who's that in the baby picture?
That's you.
Who's the guy in the picture?
A close friend. Like a father. Just like I was her aunt.
My mom never really knew her parents.
Well, she didn't really, but he took her in. He treated her as if she were his own child. He did that for a lot of us.
He did that for you?
Yes. You could say he's like my father, too. Which makes us a lot more like family than you realize.
Well, does he still live around here? Could I meet him?
That's his house there in the photo. It's not too far from here. I'm sure we'll make it up there at some point. But for tonight, let's eat dinner.
I'm kind of hungry.
You know, Simon, you remind me a lot of your mother.
Really?
Yes. I'm glad you were able to come for a visit.
I know it wasn't your idea.
Who told you that?
My dad. Well, kind of. I know that it was his idea to drop me off here. Don't worry, you don't have to babysit me or anything. I can take care of myself.
Now, who said anything about babysitting? It's true. This visit was your father's idea. But that doesn't mean I'm not glad you're here. Wait here. You're here early?
No, I'm sorry. We had to cut a few things short.
Give me just a minute. You okay here on your own? You got this?
Yeah.
I'll just be a minute. Be right back.
Send the truck up the hill. We're looking for two guys. I see two guys over there. No, we haven't seen them. We're still looking. I don't see anyone. Report back to Jacob.
Where were we? I'm glad you're able to come for a visit. I think you'll be glad you came too.
What was all that about?
What was what?
The man at the door, all the yelling, the sirens?
Oh, that.
Are you gonna tell me?
Yes. But not tonight. For tonight, I think it's more important I tell you more about that man from earlier.
The one from the pictures?
Yes, him. I think you'll find this town's a little different than what you're used to.
Yeah. My dad said the people here are a little weird.
That's one way of saying it, I guess. But I don't ever want you to feel afraid. If at any point you start to feel that you're in any danger, I want you to come straight back here. You find me. You understand? The man from the photo, he's a good man. There are some people, most people actually, who would tell you differently. They all have their own ideas about who he is and why he does the things that he does, but they're not true. Whatever you need to know about the man, you ask me. Anything anyone else tells you is probably a lie. They have all told so many lies and heard so many stories about him. They have a hard time recognizing the truth about him at this point.
But if they don't know anything about him, then why do they care?
Because he used to be their king.
It's all come down to this, folks. The final strike. If he can strike this guy out, his team has won the championship. Strike 3! They won! Woo! Ding, ding, ding. Hello.
Who are you? How long have you been standing there?
Not long. I'm Simon.
Are you alone?
Yes?
Who are you? Did Jacob send you?
Who?
Jacob! Did Jacob send you out here to find me?
No, I don't know who that is. I was just going for a walk and I saw you, so I wanted to see what you were doing. I can leave if you want.
Oh, you promise you're telling the truth?
I promise.
Oh. All right, you can stay. My name is Frederick Theodore Jr. III, but you can call me Fred.
So, what are you digging for?
I'm digging a tunnel.
Why a tunnel?
Well, to get to the top of the hill, of course. How else am I supposed to get there?
You're trying to get to the house up there?
Yep.
Do you know anything about the man up there?
Nobody lives up there. Well, not yet, anyway.
Well, isn't there a man who lives up there? Somebody very important?
My dear boy, the man on the hill isn't real. Sorry to burst your bubble.
What bubble?
Simon! It is Simon, right?
Yeah, Fred?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The man on the hill is just a bunch of jibber jabber. It's just a story somebody made up.
But what about the house? We can see the house.
Well, sure, the house is real, but it's empty. There's nobody living in it. It's just an old abandoned house. You want a snack?
I'm good.
Okay. The people were tired of being on their own, so they made up this story about a man who lives up there in the house that's supposed to keep them safe. Trust me, there's no man on the hill.
I don't believe your story.
Think what you want, kid. But if the man on the hill was real, wouldn't he have come down and gotten us? He can't be real because we're all still down here in this cold, dirty, awful town.
What is that sound?
What? What's what? What?
Do you hear it? That sound.
Oh, now that you mentioned it, I don't hear a thing.
You know, I think you might be wrong about the man on the hill.
What?
What?
Think what you want, kid. But the man on the hill is just some bedtime story somebody's grandmother came up with to make him feel better.
There it is again. There it is. There, that sound. Don't you hear it?
No! Again! I don't hear it. Maybe you ought to get your ears cleaned out.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, then if there's no man on the hill, then why do you need to get up there to that house?
So I can make it my own. If I get there first, it's all mine.
Well, how do you know for sure that it's empty?
A friend of mine said he knew somebody's brother's uncle's cousin's aunt who made it up there once. Said she knocked on the door and nobody answered. Peeked in the window and the place was dead. So then she came back down.
But you think it'll be better up there?
Oh, you diggity darn right it'll be better. That big, giant, empty house, all to myself, self. Nobody to tell me what I can and cannot do. No stupid rules to follow. Of course it'll be better. It'll be my own little kingdom. Then maybe I'll be the man on the hill.
Okay, but then why the tunnel?
Jacob.
Freeze right where you are. Get your hands up where I can see them. You're just a kid. What are you doing out here?
I was just going for a walk.
Just out for a walk, huh? How do you explain that shovel?
Oh, that's not mine. That's the other guy's. I was just talking to him.
What other guy?
The other guy, he was just here. He was digging. He took off as soon as you got here. You didn't see him leave?
I think I would have noticed that.
I've never seen someone run this fast before.
Yeah. Sure, kid. I'm gonna need to bring you in for questioning.
Louise! I'm back! Where are you? There you are! Oh, I'm having such a rough day today. I didn't get very far on that tunnel. No, it was really rough. I think I lost my shovel. I don't know.
Fred. Fred?
Fred's not here!
I can see you, Fred.
No, you can't!
Stand up, you're embarrassing yourself.
Oh, hi, Jacob. I didn't see you standing there.
So, what you been up to lately?
Not much, really. Well, I've been kind of busy, but no, I haven't done anything. That's a lie. Yahtzee!
So, how's that shovel I got you holding up, huh?
Shovel?
Yeah, one about this big?
Oh, right! You said shovel! I thought you said popsicle! He said popsicle. I know he didn't know such. I had it, then I lost it. No, I didn't lose it. That kid took it. He took my shovel. I told him. I said, you don't take my shovel. That was a gift from Jacob. And he took it anyway. And he took my shovel. I wasn't going to beat him up. Nothing. So I let him have it.
What was his name?
I know his name. His name was Samson. No, it was salmon. Yes. No, that's a fish. Oh, Simon. It was Simon. Yes. Simon. Yeah.
What did he want with your shovel?
I don't know. I definitely not to dig tunnels.
So where's he at now?
The sheriff took him.
Really?
Name?
Simon McClary.
Age?
15.
Address? Address?
I don't know my address. I'm staying with my aunt. But I know where it is.
Okay, skip that for now. You care to tell me again what you were doing out there this morning?
Yeah, I was just going for a walk.
With a shovel.
I told you that wasn't mine. That was the other guy's.
Okay, so there was another guy? What was he doing?
He was digging a tunnel, I think. Or at least he was trying to. What's so funny?
Oh, sounds like you got to meet good old Frederick Theodore Jr. the Third.
Who's he?
He's what we might call the town crazy. Always trying to convince people there is no man on the hill. If it were up to me, I'd have him put away somewhere. But Jacob insists that he's harmless. Okay, let's look up your aunt's address and get you home.
Thank you. Maggie Price.
Oh, Maggie Price. I don't know her well, but she seems like a nice lady. Okay. Price. Hello. Oh, sure, I can get that for you. 1 second while I look it up. Okay, here it is. Now, you were looking to get rid of the months of July and August, is that right? Okay, what you'll need to do is tear out the 7th and 8th pages. Okay, sure. Anytime, you have a great day. What are you looking at?
You have 4 arms.
Yes.
You have 4 arms.
I heard you the first time. Thanks for letting me know how many arms I have.
I'm sorry. I've never met someone with 4 arms before.
Well, now you have.
Have you always had 4 arms?
That aunt of yours teach you anything about manners? Since you asked, yes, I have always had 4 arms.
Always.
I was born with them. Since I'm the only sheriff in town, they're awfully handy. They help me get things done around here.
Is there a lot to do?
Is there a lot to do? Jacob put me in charge because I'm the only one that can run things around here and keep them safe. I've got a big job to do.
Couldn't he help? The man on the hill.
Him? Nah. I mean, I'm sure he's probably thought about it. Maybe he'd like to. But I don't think there's a whole lot that he can do to help us. Like, you didn't hear this from me? But, I heard once that he's stuck up there in that house. That's why it's a good thing there's people like me and Jacob around here to run this place.
Oh, yeah.
No. Either the man on the hill doesn't care, or he can't help us. But either way, you don't see him down here, do you?
Well, what about the whispering noise? Do you know anything about that? Like, where it's coming from?
Whispering noise?
Yeah. Didn't you just hear it?
No, I didn't hear anything.
What about being sheriff and taking care of all these townspeople? Doesn't that ever get tiring? Like, you get tired of having to take care of them yourself with Jacob?
I never thought of that. Suppose it doesn't really matter, though. Somebody's got to take care of things around here. Nobody else is going to do it. You don't see the man on the hill down here helping us out, do you? It's a good thing I've got 4 arms.
Yeah. 4.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, kid. Let's get you home. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do. Yes, sir, Maggie Price. I won't let you down, sir. Sit down. Sit down.
I am not going to get out. Didn't hear him. I don't wait. Oh, there he is.
So what'd you do?
Must have been really awful. I've never seen Jacob put anyone in here himself before.
You look familiar. You been in here before?
Nope, first time. You?
I've been in here lots of times.
So what'd you do?
Shoplifting. I'm a shoplifter.
Shoplifting? That's on the list every week. You must be pretty dumb. So what'd you do?
I really don't know.
You don't know? Are you a shoplifter too?
I don't really know. He did just say that I had to stay in here.
So Jacob really did bring you in here himself?
Yeah.
Jacob only usually cares about the big rules. It's a sheriff that gets all the people for the little rules. You must have done something real bad to get Jacob to care.
Wait, there's big rules and little rules?
Yes, there's big rules and little rules.
There are precisely 437 little rules and 14 big rules. Last I checked.
Nope, you're wrong. There's 312 little rules this week. You must not have read the updates.
What are the updates?
The rules change every week. You gotta read the updates to know what you can and can't do every week.
Oh, and what happens if you miss an update?
Then you break a rule. That's how most of us ended up in here.
You're really gonna stay on your toes?
Nope. I heard staying on your toes is against the rules this week.
Where did the updates come from?
Jacob. He makes all the updates.
The problem is that the man on the hill makes up the rules and then he changes his mind all the time. It's a mess.
Wait, don't you guys think that that's like a little weird? The man on the hill keeps changing his mind and changing the rules every week. I mean, don't you guys think that maybe it's Jacob doing that?
Well, if it is, I don't see why he would do that. He just wants to help us. He told me that once, that he just wants to help us. It's the man on the hill that's so mean and unfair. If he ever saw us break the rules himself, oh, he would be so upset and angry with us. Imagine what he'd do. That's what Jacob told me.
Okay, have any of you actually ever seen the man on the hill?
No, none of us have. Well, it's the truth. We haven't.
I once heard that he let a bank robber go free just because stealing wasn't on the list of rules that week.
I heard that he changed the rules just to get someone he didn't like in jail. Oh, I heard that he can change people into cats.
What?
What? It's true.
Psst. Hey,
You've got it all wrong.
come here.
He doesn't. I saw it last March. Did you read the update? He'll change you into a bat. Ask her.
Look, I'm not sure what you did, but if Jacob was upset about it, it must have been a pretty big deal. You've got to get out of here.
Get out of here? I think I'm pretty stuck.
No, you're not. Look.
Well, if you know how to get out of here, then why are you still here?
I like it here.
You're not a shoplifter, are you? I think you're lying about it.
I might be.
So did you just come in here on purpose then? Why?
The man on the hill makes all these ridiculous rules and then punishes us if we don't follow them. He's cruel and mean and doesn't care about any of us. He only cares about rules. Well, I don't think it's fair. So enough of these rules and enough of this jail. I sneak in here and break people out. They don't deserve to be in here.
Wait, so you're gonna break all these people out of here? Wouldn't that be like breaking a rule?
I suppose you could say that, but the man on the hill doesn't care about us. He only cares about the rules. So, I don't really care what he thinks. I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna make sure nobody else has to follow the rules either if they don't want to.
Yeah, but if you're not following the rules, won't you get in trouble?
So what? I can always just break myself out.
Well, what about the man on the hill? Don't you want to get up there someday?
Who said anything about that? I could care less about the man on the hill in his stupid house. The whole thing is ridiculous and unfair. I'd rather be down here, doing things the way I want, rather than up there following a bunch of dumb rules. I heard the rules are even worse up there in his stupid house.
You aren't hearing that.
What?
Never mind. So, you're gonna break all these people out?
No, not them. They're rude. They don't deserve it. I'll wait till someone else comes along. Someone nicer. You seem nice enough. I can break you out if you want.
You do that? For me?
You probably don't deserve to be in here. You don't even know what you did wrong. Here. Go ahead then, get out of here before they see you.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Over here. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
Tying your shoes in the middle of the street was against the rules exactly 16 weeks ago.
What?
Tying your shoes in the middle of the street was against the rules before, so you never know when it might be against the rules again. You can never be too careful. Oh, come on.
Jacob.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here.
Of course, Jacob. You know I'm always happy to help.
So what'd you find out?
Well, he asked about the man on the hill and about the rules and of course about you, Jacob.
What'd you tell him?
I definitely told him about the rules. And I told him what a big help you are to us. You always help us just as much as you can with those rules. You're so good to us.
Anything else?
Well, the truth is, I just didn't have enough time with him.
Didn't give you much time? What do you mean?
Well, if you had given me just a little bit more time before you let him back out, I could have found out more information.
Let him out? Who let him out?
I guess that you had let him out. I hope I didn't do anything wrong.
No, I don't think so. I gotta go.
Please stay. You're so busy. I thought maybe we could chat for a bit.
Maybe next time.
I just always thought, well, okay then. I'll see you next time. Did you hear that? He said he'd stay next time.
Come on. Sit down. Sit down.
Why did we have to run?
Well, you never know when he might be watching you.
When who might be watching you?
The man on the hill, of course.
You think the man on the hill's watching you?
Well, to make sure I haven't broken a rule.
Well, have you?
Have I what?
Have you ever broken a rule?
No, I haven't broken a rule. I haven't broken any rules in 572 days, to be exact.
You keep track?
Of course.
So, you broke a rule 572 days ago, though, right?
Yes, I did. It was not a good day for me.
Well, what rule did you break?
I prefer not to talk about it.
Why not?
He could be listening.
Man on the hill?
Shh. Yes.
Whoa. What are those?
These are all my rule-keeping awards. You, my child, are sitting in the presence of one of the best rule keepers in Spurious Falls.
Wow, did you win all those awards in some, like, rule competition?
Well, sort of.
Well, if you didn't win them, then how did you get all of them?
I gave them to myself. What are you laughing at, child?
You gave yourself all these awards?
Well, yes, of course I did. Nobody else was going to. People around here just don't appreciate good rule keeping like they should. Besides, how else is the man on the hill going to know what an excellent rule keeper I am?
Well, why would he have to know?
Well, so he'll let me in, of course. He's not just going to let anyone in. The only way to get into the house on the hill is to be a good rule keeper. Break the rules, and you're out.
Okay, so someday you're going to go up to the man on the hill, and at his house you're going to bring all of your trophies, and he's just going to let you in because you've kept all the rules.
Yes. And I suggest you do the same if you'd ever like to get out of this miserable, cold place. 1, 2, 3.
That's one of the rules, right?
Precisely.
I'm gonna go.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
Rule number 283. All children must ask permission before standing up.
Seriously?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
So, may I stand up?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? How do you not know? Whose permission do I need?
I don't know. The man on the hills, maybe? Or Jacob's. I don't know. I've never really met a child before.
You've never met a kid before?
No. Children tend to be rule breakers. I try to avoid contact with them when at all possible. Wouldn't want the man on the hill getting the wrong idea about me.
So let me get this straight. If I'm stuck here, and I want to get up, and the man on the hill isn't here, and Jacob isn't here, what do I do?
I don't know. This is quite a pickle you've gotten yourself into, child.
Yes, I suppose this is quite a pickle I've gotten myself into. But you know what? I think I'm gonna take my chances.
Well, you should go. I cannot have a rule breaker in my home anyway.
Jacob, I'm so sorry. I have no idea how this keeps happening. I promise I locked that door.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I was just about to go through the rules of the week again.
Would you care to come in and join me?
We're looking for a kid. He's not from around here. Someone said they saw him over here. Have you seen him?
A child?
Yes, you know what a child is, don't you?
Well, I don't often associate with children, sir. I wouldn't want to tarnish my high rule-keeping status, you know.
You haven't seen him then?
Well...
So you have seen him.
Okay. I saw him.
I did. But I didn't know you were looking for him. And I don't know where he went. I haven't broken a rule, have I? Please don't tell the man on the hill.
No, you haven't broken any rules. You're an excellent citizen.
Oh, thank you.
But you will let us know if you see him again, won't you?
Oh, of course. Good day, gentlemen.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, there you are. I was hoping you'd be back in time for lunch. Now sit down. I suppose you met some rule followers today.
Yeah.
But those rules aren't real.
They're not?
No. You don't need to worry about them or even follow them.
Oh.
Wait, so the man on the hill doesn't have a ton of weird rules that we have to follow?
I wouldn't quite say that. His rules are quite a bit simpler. They make a lot more sense. They're not quite so ridiculous. And they never change.
That makes more sense. But then where did all the other rules come from?
Because someone made them up. Someone who wanted the people to be afraid of the man and angry at him. See, as long as people are caught up in all these silly rules, they'll never really understand who the man on the hill really is.
So, I kind of got in trouble today.
What kind of trouble?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Not sure. What happened?
Well, I don't know. This Jacob guy told the sheriff that I had to stay there for questioning. I don't know. I think he knew my mom, too.
You met Jacob? And he knows who you are?
Yeah. Is that bad?
Maybe. Simon, I think it's time to tell you a little bit more about the man on the hill.
Okay.
A long time ago, Spurious Falls, it didn't exist. Everyone lived with the man on the hill, and he was their king.
He kept them safe from the cold and took care of them there in his house. Everyone was happy. But one day, a stranger showed up outside the house. He began to tell them lies about the man, about why the man was protecting them. He began to tell them lies about themselves. Before long, he had told so many lies the people started to believe them instead of the truth. He convinced them that they would be better off out in the forest on their own than with the man on the hill. It was cold and harsh and dangerous, but after listening to all of his lies, they were convinced that life in Spurious Falls was better than living on the hill. Time passed. The people of Spurious Falls all but forgot about the man on the hill. At least, they forgot who he really was. But one day, he did something no one ever expected. He came down to Spurious Falls. They had been gone so long, many of the people didn't even recognize him. They didn't realize who he was. But he began to show us all what he was really like. And he told us about what it was like in the house up on the hill. He told us the truth. We realized how wrong we had been. We realized how much he really loved us and wanted to take care of us. It was as if we were being awoken from a bad dream. Slowly but surely, people began to return to the man on the hill. Our numbers were small, but we were determined.
So, Jacob knows you're the one telling everyone about the man on the hill?
Yes, he does.
So why does he let you still live here?
There's nothing he can do about it. Simon, have you met anyone today who had something different about them? Something extraordinary?
Yeah. What are they?
Well, they're people, just like you, just like me. Each one of us is born with a special ability. It just so happens that my special ability is the one that keeps Jacob from doing me much harm.
Well, what is it?
I'm sure you'll find out when the time is right. For now, if Jacob is looking for you, we gotta get you out of here now.
Where will I go? I can't go home. My dad doesn't want me.
Would you like to meet the man on the hill?
Is everything ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Hey, Simon. Recognize you anywhere. You look just like your mother.
Oh, thanks. Nice to meet you.
We best get going. The quicker, the better. Are these your things?
Yep.
You won't be needing those where we're going.
Well, what about a change of clothes or my toothbrush? Something?
No. You won't be needing any of your things.
Okay.
Going somewhere?
As a matter of fact, yes, we are. Simon has somewhere he'd rather be.
Oh, really? I actually came to retrieve him. He belongs in my jail cell.
He belongs on the hill.
Come on, Simon, let's go.
He'll be doing no such thing. And you know it.
He doesn't really want you there, Simon. You're gonna get there. He's gonna turn you away, just like he did your mom. There's something wrong with you, Simon. Just like her. That's why your dad didn't want you. If you go up there, you're gonna fail. You're not good enough. You're better off just staying here with me. At least I can protect you. There are others here like you. Others that are different. And nobody understands. This is where you belong. Down here with us.
Stop! It's you! It's been you the whole time. You're the one causing the noise I keep hearing. All the lies, the stories about the man, they're all coming from you. And they're not true. I know that because of the sound I keep hearing.
Why would I lie to you? Why would I lie to anyone? These people you're here with, they're the liars. You don't want to go with them. Come on, let's go.
The two of you had better get going. I'll catch up with you later.
Hey, hold on. Should we go back and help my aunt, or go back and help something? Is she gonna be okay?
She'll be more than okay.
But what about Jacob?
He seems scary, but well, and he could probably do a lot of harm to most of us, but not to Maggie. She's fine.
So you really can't hurt her?
No, he can't. I've seen him try it once, and it didn't end well for him. She'll catch up with us when she can.
Okay.
Simon.
Yeah.
You're making the right decision. I just want you to know that. Your mom would be very proud of you.
Thanks.
Life is going to be different for you from now on. I think it's the kind of life she would have wanted for you. You probably deserve a place on the hill more than any other place you've been.
So you knew her?
I did. She was a good friend of mine. I'm sure you miss her.
Yeah.
She was actually the one who told me the truth about the man on the hill. I didn't believe her at first, but she never gave up on me. It's getting dark. We probably should go.
Hey. Do you think the man on the hill wants to see me?
Yes, he'll be very happy to see you.
Let's go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Please, everybody, be seated. Simon, I'm so glad you're here. I've been waiting for you.
You have?
Of course. I'm so glad you're finally home.
Home?
Yes, home. This can be your home now, if you'd like it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Wonderful. Come with me. There's something I'd like to show you. It's just up this way. Evan?
Oh, hey, Simon.
Simon, I can't tell you enough how happy I am to finally have you safe at home with us.
Thank you. I'll be happy here. I think.
I'm sure you'll make up your mind soon enough. We're right here. You should probably give Maggie back the copy that you took from her next time you see her. I'm sure she wouldn't mind you having it, it's just that you got your own copy now. I know you have a lot of questions, Simon. And I want to answer them. Your mother was a very special woman. I missed her a lot after she left.
Left? Why did she leave?
I asked her to.
Why? Did she do something wrong?
No, not at all. Your mother had a very special talent. I needed her out in the world more than I needed her here. You see, your mom could always tell if someone had believed one of Jacob's lies. She could hear it when they spoke. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? She was your age when she began to hear it. At first, it caused some trouble. But after I was able to teach her how to use her gift, there was great power in it.
Power?
Yes, power. You spent some time down there. You've heard a lot of Jacob's lies. I needed someone down there who could always tell the lies from the truth, that knew when something came from Jacob.
And that's what she did for you.
Yes. And she was very good at it. She saved a lot of people from Spurious Falls.
Well, why don't you just go down there and get rid of Jacob? Then wouldn't everybody come back up here?
It doesn't work exactly like that. You see, once Jacob tells a lie enough times, they begin to repeat it themselves. If I wanted to get rid of the lies completely, I'd have to get rid of all of them. One day, I'll get rid of Jacob and all of his lies. But I want to save as many people as we can first.
I want to help you.
I was hoping you'd say that. Let's get started.
Now?
Yes. We've got lots to do.